Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be installing this DAB aerial. This little metal bit will attach to the metal part of the surround on the windscreen, and then this will actually attach to the glass, so it's quite a delicate little piece. Going to try and run this wire down the A-pillar, through the side of the fuse box and into the glove box. That's where my DAB box is located. I'll give you a view of that now. So this is my glove box. Move all this stuff out of the way. So this is the DAB box. This is the power that goes straight to the back of the head unit, and this little bit is where you connect the aerial, and I'll show you how you get this bit off here. So I've decided to mount the aerial on the left hand side of the screen because that's where it's going to be easier for me to run the cables into the glove box. So to get this A-pillar bit off of my Volkswagen, you have to pop the airbag logo off. I've already done that. And behind there, I don't know if you can see it, is a T20 screw, metal screw. Undo that, that will pop. And then there's two plastic poppers here and here. So you pull the whole thing towards you and slide it up, and that comes out. So I now need to mount the aerial to a metal part. So I'm going to have to sand a bit of this paintwork down because that's blue like my car. So I'm going to have to sand some of this down to make a nice good connection. So good signal strength of the DAB aerial. So to ensure a nice good seal on that bit of the windscreen, I'm just scraping back some of the paint. Probably not the best tool to use. What you want to do is just strip it back to the bare metal like that. You might want to grab yourself a hoover. Blue paint floating around in your car, damaging your health. I think the flathead screwdriver is working pretty well actually, so we'll just try and work that a bit more. Strip it right back, because this aerial, I'll get it up again so you can have a look. Ow! Hit my head on the mirror. This aerial needs to stick something like that. That area looks pretty good. Would mount it a bit higher, but I think that'll be right. It's out of the way. Right, slowly getting there. So that's about 2 minutes of scraping with a screwdriver and the sandpaper. Don't forget to hoover up any loose particles. That all will damage your health. So you're going to want to make sure your windscreen is all nice and clean. I don't know if you can see that, but that is plastic glue from a previous sort of parking permit I had. So you want to try and clear all the rubbish and dirt off your windscreen. Give it a good clean with a cloth and some glass cleaner. Better contact so the sticky part of the aerial doesn't fall off your windscreen. So to clean my windscreen, I've just got a standard bottle of glass clean. This is from a company called Gen 3 Glass Coat, and I've just got myself a little sort of rag, glass clean on one side, sort of buffer sort of material, free fibre optic off on the other side. So I've installed the DAB aerial here on the windscreen. I've just installed the plastic bit. I need to push it into shape first because that's where the trim's going to sit. So I need to take the plastic off to stick it down, push it into shape, and then apply it to the metal part that I rubbed off earlier. So as you can see, I've angled it around all the metal parts of the bodywork, and then I've applied it over the area where I sanded down. Just give it a nice good press so it's got a nice good contact with the car, and that should be good enough. Right, now to replace the trim. Before you replace the trim, you're going to need to run the wire to where you want it to go. I'd suggest for safety purposes, because this is an airbag here, you'd want to run this wire on the other side of the airbag. So the DAB aerial is now installed. Any excess wire I've just wrapped up and bungeed. So pretty messy, but don't really notice it once the glove box is closed, so it's all good in my opinion. So after you've installed the aerial, you can scan for DAB radar and there's a picture of me. Because the aerial has this wire coming out of it here, it gets in the way when you replace the trim. So what I've done is put the trim back in place and marked with a pen there. Let me see that. So I'm going to make a little slot with a little Stanley knife. So I can just, you won't be able to see it because it'd be right up against the windscreen. It'd be quite a tidy little slot, and the wire will just fit through there. That way it can fit flush again against the windscreen. So I'll do that now. So with the knife, I've simply just gone and cut a little V-shaped slot, and that's where the wire can fit through. So it should still look quite neat and tidy. So let's go and put it back in place. So in total, I have 47 DAB stations. So that's pretty cool.